working on this. I gotta get the back end up out of the air so I can drop the tank and I can get the main fuel pump and fuel filter out of this car, which I had just replaced. They really only have like a couple hundred miles on the fuel pump and the fuel filter, so we're gonna do that. As you can see, I've already started pulling the everything out of the back of this. Get the spare out. Everything else is on the ground. Floor mats, all that stuff that was back here. Get to is actually this right here. This is what I need to get to right here. I got to take this cover off, and then underneath this cover is going to be the wiring going in through here for the fuel sending unit and the pre-pump. So I need to disconnect that and unhook a couple other things, and then push it through the grommet, and then get the car up in the air so I can pull everything out. It's not too tough of a job, so hopefully it won't take me too long. Other than that, we have an access plate over here, so I can unhook the hoses and stuff pretty easily. But I got all new hoses. Let me bring you over into the garage. I got some new fuel hose. Got a little extras to make sure, and then I got all new clamps for the hoses. These are stainless steel, so they won't rust out on me. Because if you look at all this old stuff, it's just in rough shape. Hopefully the filler neck tube that goes from the filler neck to the tank is in good shape on that other car, because this one's just cracked and just in rough shape. If not, I'll have to get a section of hose from Napa or something. But if you look at this, to get these hoses off, guys, I literally had to cut them. Some of them I was able to slide off, but a lot of these I had to cut. Like there's slices in all these, and I had to cut off all the clamps as well because they were in really rough shape, as you know from the first video on the fuel system. So let me get you set up over there at the trunk, and we'll get to work on pulling out the fuel tank on this car. Everything disconnected up top. Got the grommet pushed through for the wiring harness for the fuel sending unit and in-tank pump. I'm gonna get the car up in the air now, and I'm gonna pull the fuel filter and main pump out. That'll take me literally like 3 minutes. It's super easy to do. And then the tank I should have out shortly after as well. Just gotta get underneath there and just disconnect some things. And this tank has some fuel in it compared to what was in that the wagon, because I had been driving this car. All right. I got it where I want it on the jacks, and on jack stands. You can see it's rested on the jack stands, and I have 6x6s on both sides behind it, right where the control arm bolts up. In case it falls, those will catch it and stop me from getting crushed. Same thing over here. Jack stands, 6x6. That way, little insurance, just in case. And I'm also going to keep the jack under the differential until I get everything unbolted and I'm ready to drop the tank. Then only will I take the jack out to get the tank out. got out a lot faster than I thought I was. If you look down in this one, compared to the other tank, it is super clean in here. There is no corrosion. So it's a little rusty up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tape all these ports off, clean up all this rust, and I'll give it a coat of rust inhibitor paint. But yeah, we got everything out that we need. There's the main pump and fuel filter. I'm gonna put it onto the cage that's sitting over there on the ground, because that cage is a lot cleaner, and it also has some good rubber feet on it, some rubber isolators. We got the neck here, the fuel filler neck to the tank. But yeah, look how rusty this car is, man. Look at this. It's just Northern New England car, guys. If you live in New England, clean the undercarriage of your car, so if you don't want your cars to rust out, and get some fluid film put on them. It's sad to see this car get taken apart, but it is what it is. Accidents happen, but this Volvo is gonna help give this Volvo some new life and get it back on the road. So I'm gonna take a break, clean up, get a drink, relax for a minute, and then I'm gonna get back to working. I'm gonna get back to working on this. The sun's about to go down. I need to get all my tools inside and get this back on the ground. So you guys don't need to see that. So next time you're gonna see me in this video, I'll be underneath here. We're gonna get everything up into this car. All right, guys, we got a little issue. It's gonna delay this video a little bit, but I'm gonna have to order some parts. Just one part, actually. You're gonna see shortly. So this is the tank I took out. This tank I took out of the wagon, okay? Wait till you see what the inside of this looks like. This thing sat for at least 14 years, and you're gonna know it. Look at it, it's just straight rust, all rust. The fuel pump's like completely disintegrated. That's why you don't try to start a car, it's been sitting that long. So I got the fuel tank out of the sedan, and I was cleaning up the rust, I was getting ready to paint it, and I came across this. I don't know if you can see right there, there's a hole in the top. And then also I noticed, you see this right here? This is a grounding strap. This needs to be grounded, and it's not. So I can't use this unless I want to die. So I don't want to die. So I'm gonna order a new sending unit, and I think it's all one unit. So let me order that, guys. It's gonna delay this a little bit. Let me go inside, order these parts, and I guess we'll see you on the next video. But thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.